tonight, Chester, Pennsylvania, where the folks out there felt it as well. Dave.
Thomas, let me tell you something. You know, I said this a few minutes ago. One of the places you do not want to be is either up in a building or underground. The Chester Water Authority crew here on Water Street, believe it or not, they were underground and working around a big hole in the ground here when the quake hit down in the Virginia area around 151. They felt the tremors. We stopped to talk to those guys. They told us what they saw, what they heard, and what they felt.
No, the lady, when she came out the building, was like, "You guys turn the pipes off real quick," because the whole floor shook underneath her. So, I said no, but we didn't realize that. We were walking on the street, so it was like,
what did you feel when you were out here?
Like a truck was just driving by. Really, that's all. Because when you're on the street, I guess in the building, you're gonna get more swayed, and it's being, and we're constantly moving around, so it's hard to, definitely hard to tell.
I know when I called home, my wife said the windows were shaking, the whole house was shaking. She was kind of scared. She didn't know what was going on.
I guess there's two places you don't want to be in an earthquake: up in a building or underground.
Right. Hey.
What did it feel like to you?
Hey, I was wondering what was going on.
Like pounds.
Yeah.
Pounding on the ground.
Yeah.
That's all. But my wife called me up and she told me she stopped home for lunch and said that somebody was upstairs in the house. And here she ran out the door. I said, "We'll call 911." But here we found out, it was an earthquake.
What did it feel like to you down here?
Down here it was just like trembling. You could just feel, like movement.
Yeah, like a
A lot of
jackhammer.
movement. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Who was in the hole?
I was standing outside the hole.
Yeah. I mean,
And the 5 seconds it rumbled, it felt like a truck was going over a bridge for 5 seconds.
And when did you find out it was an earthquake?
Joe told me 10 minutes later.
Yeah. What are you thinking now?
That it was an earthquake, yeah.
We don't get a lot of earthquakes on the East Coast, so.
Usually you're in bed at night.
I know what, you got to get it right with Jesus. That's what you better do.
It's scary. Well, like I said, you see what happens with the tsunami and everything that's happening in a lot of the West Coast, and you always, I have visions of a young kid in the Bay Area, and then, now it's even closer to home, so it's kind of like, say your prayers and, hug your kids and give them a hug and kiss and tell them you love them.
All right, now Al, Rick, Joe, and Scott, those were the work crew guys. They said no damage in the hole, no problems like that, nothing caved in or anything like that. They were just shook up by Harris Casino.